Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel on LELB Society. I am Dr. Hariri. My full name is Dr. Muhammad Hussein Hariri as. I'm the administrator and the creator of LELB Society at lelb.net. You can see the domain here, lelb.net. Okay, in this session I'm going to teach you another unit of 1100 words you need to know, week 37, day 2. In order to practice vocabulary, grammar, reading comprehension, and pronunciation. Okay, before starting, as usual, let me show you the flashcards that have been used here. Felicitous means well chosen, appropriate, and happy for that. Tenable means approved and acceptable. Superfluous means redundant, unnecessary. And I'm searching for the flashcards. Idyllic or idyllic, both of them, means happy, tranquil, and peaceful. And indolent, lazy, out of energy, phlegmatic, and lethargic. And okay, here, sinecure, an easy job with high payment, so the payment is good and you don't need to do so much. And no longer means no more in the past but not now. So tenable. Propitious means fortunate and lucky. Ostentatious means showy and flamboyant. And acme, the highest point of anything, the pinnacle, or let's say peak of something. Disdain means to show resentment and hatred. Turbulent, full of aggression, violence, and ups and downs. Excessive, so you see here superfluous, excessive, and surplus means more than enough, unnecessary. And sword of Damocles refers to a dangerous situation that is likely to happen. Okay, so let's focus on the words in more depth, and I will use my digital board, so get ready to practice so many words. Austere means simple, unadorned, hard, and also ascetic. Ascetic means actually having to deal with so many vicissitudes and problems. Vicissitude means problems, hardships. Okay, the second word is actually felicitous, means happy, well chosen, and appropriate. Halcyon means peaceful and calm. For example, it generally collocates with days, halcyon days. Tenable, supportable, and defendable. Also, the you could say defensible. Defensible. So the opposite is untenable. And superfluous, excessive, and surplus, all of them means actually unnecessary. So redundant or unnecessary. Okay, so the context. The Good Life. Thoreau's book about the austere, simple, but happy life at Walden Pond propagated his fame around the world. Propagated means disseminated or spread his reputation all around the world. Okay, he built a small hut, a small house or home, shack, okay, and began living an ascetic existence. As I said, ascetic means austere. or meager. He found it to be a felicitous experience, a happy experience or experiment. And this idyllic means tranquil setting or atmosphere. He was able to spend his time reading, studying nature, writing, and thinking. Far from being indolent or lazy, he kept busy in many ways. At the end of the experiment, or actually that experience or test, he recalled or remembered the halcyon days with pleasure. So the experience was really pleasurable. He believed he had learned the secret of the truly happy life. The only tenable way of life is one refers to one type of life, in harmony with or in agreement with nature. Material possessions or riches or affluence are superfluous. It means not needed, unnecessary. Sample sentences. When he found his sinecure was no longer tenable, he felt it a propitious time to resign. So when he noticed that his sinecure or easy job with high salary was no more tenable or actually affordable or available, he felt it a propitious moment, a propitious time to resign and to submit his resignation. To submit his resignation. Okay. Number 2. Far from being ostentatious. Ostentatious means showy and flamboyant. Means wanting to, or somebody who is ostentatious or showy likes to show that actually they have so much money and they get dressed elegantly, for example. Okay. She was considered the acme or the top fashion because of her austere manner of dress. Means simple and meager and simple. Because he was an itinerant worker. Itinerant means commuting, traveling from home to work. Itinerant worker, he had to disdain or resent and not willing to do something carrying superfluous, heavy and unnecessary equipment or baggage and stuff. On that felicitous occasion, the amount of money he spent was irrelevant. So we can come to this conclusion that he must be a stingy or miserly or mean person. So the opposite is generous. Okay, because actually he spent just an infinitesimal amount or nominal sum of money on that happy occasion. And number 5, during the turbulent days of the war, with so much ups and downs, unpredictable situations and tasks and things, they had a desire for, wished for the halcyon days of earlier times. They felt nostalgic about that. Say, to feel nostalgic about something. Okay, I already covered this part, so today's idiom. Off the beaten track means not usual, out of the ordinary. Something which is, let's say, strange, weird, peculiar. And the example is, because his ideas were always off the beaten track, his ideas were always weird or bizarre or strange, peculiar, or strange. Because of that, he lived under a sword of Damocles on his job. He was always actually in danger or in a dangerous situation, and he was threatened. Okay. All right, we come to the end of this vocabulary unit. I really hope you found it useful. If so, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because there are so many other video tutorials I'm going to produce and publish on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for your attention, and take care. Bye bye.